Hello everyone, it's your boy Proph Rye here. I'm back with another video, another epic content. And right now people, trust me, the work don't stop because it's like 1 in the morning and I'm here making videos for everyone to watch and understand the reality of life itself. You get what I'm trying to say? So like, I just want everyone to know, man, that let me tell you something. God is good, people. God is good all the time. I've been going through some serious attacks recently, but at the end of the day, look at me. I'm still here smiling. What's better than that? When I'm on the road every day, people are not smiling. People are not happy. People are living in darkness. People have made their beds and then they're actually laying in it, people. You get me? A lot of people don't seem to understand. There's a lot of people out here walking around on the streets and they're being controlled and being tied down by some serious strongholds. A lot of people are being tied down by things that they can't even see. So at the end of the day, it's good to just love each other and love everyone, because you never know what some people are going through, man. You get me? The same way like when I have conversations with people and they say, bloody hell, your life story is crazy. Like, you're really living that life? You're really going through that? And I told them, like, yeah, man. And they say, flipping now. And then at the same time, I speak to a lot of people. And when I speak to them, they're happy to speak to me because they can relate. A lot of people go through situations in life sometimes that for them is unbearable. For them is uncontrollable. For them, the stress from the situation that they're going through, they bottle it up in their head and they battle with that on a day-to-day basis. And I told them, listen, don't be scared to speak to people. Don't be scared to express how you feel, because there's a lot of people out here that are being controlled and they cannot say what they like. They cannot say and speak about their feelings and how they feel, because they're going to get in trouble. They're gonna get in trouble because there's a lot of people out here that's dwelling in things where it's not right. They're dwelling in things that they know they shouldn't have. There's a lot of people out here that have regrets because of the life they chose to live and the road they chose to go down. But at the end of the day, let me tell you something, and I always tell a lot of people that I come into contact with, it's never too late to change. People should always want to change, and when they change, embrace it. Embrace it. Call it a new leaf, a new chapter, and just embrace it. You get me? So anyways, I know a lot of people are thinking, what's the topic today? What's the topic this morning? Because like I said, people, it's 1 o'clock in the morning and we're working. You get me? Because these videos must be put out, because people worldwide are looking for help and solutions, how to get out of strongholds. So this topic, people, is called Free Sovereign. Now, I know a lot of people are thinking, what's Proph Rye talking about? What's all this free sovereign stuff? What's all this? What's all this that he's always talking about, saying that he's a free man, he doesn't have a birth certificate and all of these type of things and laws and abiding citizen and all of these things? What is Proph Rye talking about? Well, that's what I'm here to break down today, people, to you guys, because a lot of people out there, and a lot of people are brainwashed. And I used to be brainwashed myself, people. I had to get out of that, reprogram the mind. And like I said, start again from a baby, taking baby steps. You get me? The race is not for the swift. You get me? Slow and steady win the race. There's a lot of people out here killing themselves and doing crazy stuff for money. They're literally playing right into the Matrix hands. A lot of people have given their life over to the Matrix just to gain the world. Not knowing that the Most High is real. And a lot of people know the Most High is real, but they're going against his commandments, his orders, just to live a life to please others. You get me? But in these days, people, let me tell you something. We're not on that. When everyone is going that way, I'm going the other way. And I've always been doing that. I don't follow people. You get me? Because one thing I've learned is never to follow the crowd. Never to follow the crowd, people. And that's a serious thing. You get me? So, like I said, today's topic is about free sovereign. And I'm going to explain to you about this movement that I'm starting. You get me? Now, I just want to make this clear. This movement that I'm starting, everyone that wants to get on board with the movement is free to join. It's free. Let me tell you something. I'm not like some of these people you see on YouTube making videos talking about, we're the chosen ones, this and that, the chosen ones, and that, chosen ones, and book a session with me. You get me? Buy the lost words, and buy the lost whatever. Let me tell you something. I watch a lot of videos on YouTube, and I watch a lot of these people that come out and they say they're doing the will of God and they're doing God's work. And sometimes I have to laugh, you know. I watch their videos and I crack up like a madman in my room to myself. You get me? Sometimes you hear a man saying, buy my program. I'm thinking to myself, like you're meant to be helping people. You're meant to be drawing people closer to the Most High God. You're meant to be helping people, letting them know that, listen, Jesus Christ loves you, man. Call on him. Just call on him. Accept Christ. Accept Christ. And peace will be upon to you. You get me? Christ is the only way to the Most High God. That's what people should be teaching people. But instead, people are in this and doing God's work for profit. And I ain't talking about profit as in Proph Rye. No. I'm talking about they're doing it for the money. Why the hell am I going to charge somebody for 1 hour session to teach them about God? Listen, from once you hear someone telling you that you should book a session with them, a 45-minute to an hour session with them, so they can teach you about God, let me tell you something, walk away. Walk away. That man is deluded. That man is doing it for sugar pockets, I like to call it. I call it sugar pockets, sweet pockets. You get me? Sugar pockets. That's what a lot of people are doing it for. They're not doing it because they love the people or they love the world. They're trying to help the world, sorry. They're doing it to get their pockets thicker so they can go out and behave stupid. And they call it lifestyle. You get me? But like I said, this topic is about being a free sovereign, man. New movement. You get me? And this is what I asked a few people, you're going to get down with the program or not? And they chose violence. So now you just got to leave them to it. Just got to leave them to it, man. You get me? So, like I said, people, free sovereign. A lot of people are thinking, what do I mean by a free sovereign? A free sovereign is we're born on the earth. Now we all know it's up to everyone to pick the road they go down and pick their side wisely. You know, we all know, but whoever's woke knows what's happening out here. You have darkness, you got light. God gives everyone free will. You get me? Free will, but I've already picked my free will to do the right thing and to live by the Lord. You get me? And when you pick the other side, you already know what that comes with: misery, danger, no peace, no love, no unity, nothing but mass destruction. No matter how much money you have or make, you will never have peace. The mind will never be at ease. Now, I just want everyone to know, and this goes back again to when I'm talking about the birth certificate. I do not own a birth certificate. And I keep saying this. And I'm going to keep on saying this. And I want to keep on singing on this. Because the birth certificate is what's keeping people hostage. It's keeping people imprisoned. Now, with me saying that I'm a free sovereign and I'm pushing the free sovereign movement, that means that I have my own laws. I go by my own laws. I do not go by the government laws or the matrix system laws. It goes back to what I just said. When the crowd is going that way, I go the other way. You get what I'm trying to say, people? In life, God has given all of us free will, which means that on this beautiful earth we live on, we can and should be able to do anything we want. Right now, I should be able to see a piece of land out there and tell myself, you know what? That's a no man's land. I'm going to build a property there. And I shouldn't be harassed by the law. I shouldn't be harassed by the law at all. Because the law is fake. It's all man-made. The contracts are all man-made. And this is what I said the other day. When people are killing out themselves to go and take out mortgages and all of these things, you're wasting your time. So all you're doing is you're basically paying a government money for a house. You have to kill yourself working 10 times hard to make sure you can pay that mortgage, look after your family, and have money in your pocket and pay your bills. But because we're so brainwashed and we don't know the truth and what's right from wrong, you would actually know that. Let me tell you something. Hold on a minute. I was born on this earth as a free sovereign. Which means from the day you come on this earth until you grow up, you work hard, do what you need to do, and maneuver. Whether you want to build a house, start a business, people shouldn't be taking tax from our money. We should be able to have a house and we shouldn't have to pay no bills whatsoever. That's how it was way back in the days. But you can see what's gone on. A lot of stuff have gone on. A lot of things gone on that shouldn't have happened, shouldn't be happening. And you can see the government, they're just building houses and houses and houses and houses. Those houses, these houses that they're building, is for us. For free. For free. Now, many people might listen and say, this guy's chatting shit. But then the smart ones that have the wisdom and has the air to listen to what I'm telling them, the vision to see what I'm showing them, will understand and say, yeah, this brother's on the right track still. This brother's on the right track. But this is what I'm trying to say. Because everyone's fighting against each other, there's no love, there's no peace, there's no unity between all. We are straying away from the fact to understand that the earth is literally ours. Right now, when I'm out there, everything is one-sided. And that's because everyone's being robbed. Everyone's being put in a loophole. Everyone's being put in a cage. And nobody wants to speak about it. Nobody wants to say anything about this type of stuff. You got people like L.A. Lewis from Jamaica that is pushing his maroon certificate, which he believes gives him freedom and gives the people freedom. They also have their own law. Don't get me wrong. The maroon certificate thing that they're pushing, they do have their own law. But it's still run by the matrix system because they're serving false gods. But when you're serving the true Almighty, he already has his own laws and orders put in place. He's going to direct you. He's going to tell you what's right from wrong. He's going to let you know that this is happening right now. This is happening. This is happening. This shouldn't be happening. This shouldn't be happening. We are being robbed. We are being robbed blind. It's happening right in front of our eyes. And people are not saying nothing. People are not doing nothing. But I understand. People are scared to die. People are scared to die because you always hear stories saying that these people will come for you. These people will kill you spiritually. The same way how you have my clown family members that are pulling off little stunts here and there. You get me? They are also working with the system. Because once you plot to do evil and all of these things, you might as well say you're working with the system. You might as well say you're working with the system. You get me? Because God is a God of love and not a God of confusion. So sometimes you have to ask yourself, what are people serving? But I'm here to tell people today, I've got my own laws put in place. So I'm going to start following my own laws. I'm not going to follow their laws. But one thing I am going to say, I'm going to follow the criminal laws. I believe thou shalt not commit no crime. I believe thou shalt not kill. You get me? Any stupid things like that to put yourself in prison, I'm against. But when it comes to me living my life how I want to live it and not being controlled, that's how I want my thing to run. A lot of people out here are being controlled. They're not a free sovereign. I'm a free sovereign. So I'm about to lead by example. And now I'm going to get myself a serious lawyer. Down the line, I'm going to get myself a lawyer that is on job, that can fight my thing. Because I'm telling you, the way my laws are going to be so proper and put in place, the government's going to be pissed. They're going to be pissed. They're going to say, this guy's too educated. If this guy goes around telling people all of these things and teaching people all of these things, we're going to lose money. We're going to lose money. That's what they're scared to lose, you know. They're scared to lose money because they want to live off everyone. Right now, everyone right now is funding them and funding the royal family when it should be the other way around. They're meant to be funding the people and catering to the people. But they just left the poor in a dark place. Everyone is complaining about money right now. The country is in recession. UK is in recession. But at the end of the day, when you look on the TV, you hear about them spending 12 million, 2 billion, 3 billion. These people have gone past trillions. In war alone, in different countries, these leaders are investing millions. But then again, you see a lot of homeless people out there on the street. I can talk on this because I was homeless twice. The council had no remorse on me. I can't go to 10 Downing Street where the government and his brethren them are chilling. I can't go there and complain. They're going to look at me like to say, you know how they are already, a bunch of nerds, Richie Sunak and his brethren them. You get me? They're going to be looking at me like, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. I don't know how we can help you. You know what I mean? Why is this is what I'm trying to say. The Prime Minister is a punk. Richie Sunak is a punk, fam. David Cameron was a punk. Tony Blair was a punk. Theresa May was a punk. They're all punks, fam. The Mayor of London is a punk. Boris Johnson is a punk. They're all punks, fam. You get me? Let me tell you something. And this is how I know that these people are evil and these people are not serving the Most High God. Because you see, if I was the Prime Minister, and this is why I'm going to even try and get... I'm going into Parliament. I keep telling you like this. Down the line, I'm going into Parliament. This is a prophecy. You lot are going to see me go into Parliament, fam. Because I'm the people's people. The world needs more people's people. Because if I was the Prime Minister, I won't be standing up chatting shit on TV or chatting shit in the House of Parliament. I'll be on the road picking up all these homeless people, housing them, making sure that they have money, food, and whoever's on the drugs, get them some rehabilitation. Sometimes I get my tongue twisted, people, and I struggle to pronounce certain things. Rehabilitation. Yeah, that's it. You get me? Get them cleaned up. Push hope into them. Let them learn and help them to start living again. Because a lot of these homeless people, life is not over for them. Life is not finished for them. There's reasons why they are how they are. There's reasons how they are where they are. A lot of them have been through things in life. A lot of them have been through things with their family. A lot of them have been neglected. A lot of them have had kids taken away from them. A lot of them have lost everything. And a lot of them, the last thing they turned to was drugs, alcohol. And you can see the government turn a blind eye on them. The people that they thought loved them turned a blind eye on them. And if they wasn't brainwashed and they done a reality check, they would have realized that they are free sovereign. Because many of them didn't sign a birth certificate. Neither did I. Which means that I have free will to do whatever I want on this earth. Without any police harassing me, any government harassing me, anyone coming in my way, telling me I can't do this, I can't do that. I shouldn't be able to pay tax for anything. I shouldn't have to pay tax for anything. They should be giving me tax for being a people's people and trying to help people out here. The government should be paying people like me. The government should be, all that money they're printing is for them, is the people's money. It's not their money. But they're only sharing it with them and their brethren and their families. They go back to their big mansions, they eat lobster steak, medium rare with the blood in there. You get me? While we are out here struggling, some of us only have one can of food left in our cupboard. Some people haven't even ate today. People in different countries where they stole resources from haven't even ate today, haven't drank clean water. But then the government have tons of money to fund in sacrificing people in wars, starting wars, investing in wars that don't even concern them. When they should be all getting together and say, no, this is wrong. We need to stop this. This war and that war, we need to stop that. That shouldn't be happening. Everyone, you turn your backs on God. Everyone look towards God. Let's stop this now. No one, they're not preaching that. And if you're preaching that, you're a threat to their money. The money's their kingdom. They're all serving Janice. Money is their gods. That's why you see a lot of these leaders and parliament people, they're acting like kids every day. It's the same way how I see the rappers them. Any Tom and Dick and Harry rapper now has a chain, has a Rolex watch. And you'll see them and you'll think that they're doing good in life. But if you see right through them, you'll just know that it's just a bunch of muppets with cash. And cash don't mean nothing. When you have a conversation with them, they don't even know fuck all. They don't even know that they've even signed their soul over to the matrix system. This is why God says the money is the root of all evil. You get me? None of them are free sovereign. They haven't made it out the hood. Do people know the real meaning of making it out the hood? Oh my God. Let me tell you something, people. Do people know the real meaning of make it out the hood? Let me tell you something. Just because a person has bought a big mansion out the hood and he's moved his family out the hood, that don't mean they've made it out the hood. Making it out the hood means making it out of the matrix system. when they can no longer control you, when they can no longer talk to you, when they can no longer violate your rights. That's what you call making it out the hood. That's what I'm on. That's what I'm pushing. That's what I'm doing now. That's called a free sovereign. Soon I'm going to be printing out contracts. I'm going to make the contracts. You get me? I'm going to get myself a solicitor. You get me? I want a solicitor and I want a lawyer, but they're not the same. I'm going to get my contracts then print up. You get me? I'm gonna make my ID free sovereign ID. This is the nice benefits of serving the Most High God. And they can't tell me fuck all. They can't tell me shit. Because I'm not serving what they're serving. Which means that I'm on a different path to them. I'm not a part of the matrix. And they can't tell me that I'm doing something wrong. There's no law or act to say that my movement that I'm pushing is wrong. They can't tell me fuck all. And if they try to tell me anything, I'm going to sue them. Because I have authority. And what's my authority? What's my reasons? God gave me free will. We've been put on the earth with free will. A lot of people have sold out. They sold their soul. They've sold their free will. Their mind is not theirs no more. They have to act on behalf of what they're serving. They have to act on the behalf of the agenda that they're pushing out there. And if they're not doing that, they will get dismantled. A lot of men out there have to suck a dick. A lot of men out there have to have sex in the arse with another man. Vice versa, the women's. A lot of them have to lick a vagina. A lot of them have to put on a strap-on. All of those things go against the Most High's will, which means they're fully sold out. They're no longer a free sovereign. That's even gone past birth certificate. That's gone into contracts. That's gone into another type of birth certificate. Because the birth certificate was... This is how they trick people, because you'll think the birth certificate is the only thing that's holding down a lot of people here. Do you know that a lot of these musicians, when they go and they sign record deals with the labels and that, they're so excited for the cash, they don't even know what they're getting themselves into. People out here are signing all type of contracts and blood covenants because all they're thinking about is the money. And that's why it says money is the root of all evil. When you do things without thinking, people, it can put you in a dark hole. That's why it's always good to pray. It's always good to pray and stay prayed up, so you don't end up in a dark hole. Like a lot of these people out here that are suffering. I'm maneuvering out on the road, people, and everywhere I got, like, I went past a bus stop yesterday, and I saw a man standing at the bus stop, just looking at the floor like this. And he didn't even know I was looking at him. I was just looking at him through the window like this. He's lost it. He's gone. And those are the people that they're not going to say is crazy because they've already got him. Once the Matrix get you, they're not going to say you're crazy, even though you're doing crazy things and acting like you're crazy. But once you're woke and you're a threat because you're now acting on behalf of a free sovereign, and you might not even know that you're acting as a free sovereign, they're going to want to get you. And that's when they're going to want to say you're crazy and you're mad because you got the brains. You see, anytime you become a threat to them, they're going to say you're crazy. They're going to say you're mad. That's because you've got the power. If you know the power that you hold to become a free sovereign, you're a dangerous person to them. Because then you're going to fuck up their money. Anyone that tries to come in between them and money, you become a threat. If you make 1 or 2, 3 people become a free sovereign, you become a threat. So you can already know what's going to happen down the line. I'm gonna have a lot of problems with these people, because my free sovereign movement that I'm pushing, they're not going to like it. Because if I tell one person and that person becomes a free sovereign, that person starts serving the Most High God and starts serving Jesus Christ, they don't know the power that Jesus Christ holds serious power. They don't like that name. Don't say that name around them. If you say that name around them, you're going to trigger off demons. That's why even when I speak to my cousin, I'm like, yeah, Jesus Christ. He goes, no, Yahushua. You get me? Because you can't cast, demons don't get angry when they hear Yeshua and all of these things. You get me? But let me tell you something, people. If you know the power that we the people hold, if I tell one person tricks how to become a free sovereign, and then the government, they can't go against that man because he has authority, and then that person go and teach this person word of mouth, then this person go and teach that person, then that person go and teach that person teach that person. By the time you know it, we've got an army. We've got an army of free sovereigns. The government's going to get pissed off. They're going to say, no, we have to kill this man. If we don't kill this man, we're going to lose our power. How do they hold power? By keeping everyone brainwashed into thinking that we must go to work every day, and then when we get paid, we give them back the money. When we get paid, we give the money right back to them, back into bills, houses, tax. You notice people are creating apps, they're creating all type of things that can draw money away from people. Money's the root of all evil. Money's the root. Money's the reason why we're all enslaved right now on the earth. People don't want to admit it. They think they're living a life. People out there think they're living life. But I see right through the bullshit. You ain't living a life. You're being controlled. I might not have £10 in my pocket right now, but I'm living life because I'm not being controlled. I have free will. I am a free sovereign. I got my own laws. And you'll see down the line, people, a lot of people's going to join me on my walk. A lot of people are going to become a free sovereign. I don't have a birth certificate. I think I've only seen a birth certificate once in my life. I wasn't even the one. It wasn't even in my possession. I don't even know what it looks like. You get me? So this video, people, just to let people know, listen, I am a free sovereign. I have my own laws. And the only law that I'll follow, and I won't even call it a matrix system law, but is I will not harm no one. I will not commit any crimes. And when I say crimes, I'm talking about killing people, hurting people, and just doing crazy shit. I believe in loving each other and we should all behave ourselves. That's how the earth should be. You get me? But there's no way these people are going to kill me off with debts. I got letters full of tickets. I was on the phone to someone today telling me I owe them 30 grand. 30 grand. TFL was telling me I owe them 19 grand for an old vehicle I've been driving. Are you crazy? Think I'm going to pay that? You're mad. I'm driving my own vehicle on the road. They didn't even make the road. They didn't even make the earth. That's what they're trying to lie to everyone about. The earth was made from a big bang. Scientists. Man, I'm paying scientists money, cuz. These stuff is all make-believe. All these people done was made some laws, print out a few papers, and say everyone should follow this. That's fuckeries. I ain't following none of that. They better get with my program, cuz. You get me? The government and that better get with my program. That's what I'm telling them. That's what I'm saying. They should want to get with my program anyways, because they're not free. They're being run by demons. You get me? They don't even have a mind to think for themselves. On TV, they're smiling. Behind closed doors, They have to do some crazy shit. A lot of them have to touch their kids. A lot of them have to play with their kids, fam. A lot of them have to kill a family member. A lot of them have to destroy others. Do you know how much these governments and that, yeah? You see them on the TV, you think these people are good people, but you know they're not good people anyways. But if you know the stuff they have to do to get to a certain level in life, you'll know that these people are finished. These people are falling right before our eyes. Nothing is hiding anymore. So it's hard for people to come out here and say that this guy's crazy, because nothing is hiding anymore. Everything is out in the open now. People shouldn't even be brainwashed anymore. People shouldn't even be brainwashed anymore. Everything is on the internet. Everything is in front of our eyes. The more people speak up about these things, the better. We should be all teaching each other, instead of all killing each other and doing crazy shit for money. But apart from that, people, I'm going to leave this video here, man. It's your boy Proph Rye. We are all free sovereigns. But soon I'll have the paperwork and I'll have the law to put things in place, and I'll have my own printed free sovereign card coming soon. It's your boy Proph Rye. Stay blessed.